Hey everyone, Mr. MC here. This is a lap guide for Autopolis with the Volkswagen Scirocco Gr. Let's get this started. For this guide, we have the Volkswagen Scirocco Gr. It's one of the better front-wheel drive Gr. cars, and we have the brake balance at +1. Bring yourself towards the left side of the track, and your first braking point is the 100-meter board. Brake hard for a short while and slowly ease off of the brakes as you turn in. Be very careful getting on the throttle, because if you are too aggressive on the throttle, then the car will start to understeer and you'll end up on the grass. Your next braking point, just before the path that is on the left, brake hard for a short moment, slowly ease off of the brakes, and do lots of throttle control as you go through these turns. Then before the curb on the right ends, that's where you start to brake, and you want to try to hug the inside of the turn. So just try to get into the curbs nice and easy on the throttle. And for this next left turn, it is all about throttle control. Use a little bit of braking if you need to fine tune the car a bit more. And as you're starting to point away from the Marshall stand, you can then start to fully accelerate. Bring yourself towards the right, and your next braking point is just as you pass the second sign on the right before the 50-meter board. Brake hard for a short while, slowly ease off of the brakes as you turn in. Make sure you hit the apex. Let the car do the rotation before you start to fully accelerate. Then before you reach the 50-meter board, that is where you want to use a bit of a quick burst of braking. Ease off of the brakes as you turn in so the car can rotate a bit more. Then do a little bit of braking control as the curb on the left ends, and this little bit of braking is just to fine tune the car. You'll mostly be doing throttle control as you go through that and this turn. And just before you start to make this right turn, this is where you want to start to brake, and just try to hug the inside of the turn nice and easy through these turns. Lots of throttle control, even more throttle control as you go through these last couple of turns. And as you're going halfway into the curb on the left, so just a little bit later than I do, then that's where you want to use a little bit of braking. Bring yourself towards the inside of the turn, and as you're starting to point towards the start finish line, that is where you can start to fully accelerate. But that is pretty much it for this lap guide. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. So this is Mr. MCA wishing you a good race, and I'll see you in the next video.